What a great event. Christian Homan is always full of surprises. Now let's check back in with Charissa Farley, whose progress towards developing a clean filtration system for runoff and wastewater has landed her in high-profile magazines such as Palm Springs Life, Desert Home and Garden, and more.
Hi, I'm Charissa Farley from Farley Interlocking Paving, and we are interlocking paving contractors who work throughout Southern California but are based in Palm Desert, locally in Palm Desert. Interlocking paving stones, for anybody who doesn't know, are segmental units, individual units that are hand-placed or machine-placed in sand. We also specialize in an engineered process as opposed to architectural that is designed for stormwater management and is a LEED certified green technology. Imagine a bathtub that you turned on the water and the hardscape, the water flowed right through the hardscape. Basically, that's how this works. So imagine a commercial building. It captures stormwater on site, and instead of allowing the water to run off polluted, dirty, into either surrounding waterways or into the stormwater management system, this basically opens the earth and allows the water to go back into the ground on site right there at the commercial building and purifies it while it goes through an infiltration trench and then recharges the aquifer. Not only is it about being a good citizen and recharging our aquifer with clean water and being conscious of our water use, it also is something that in this economy could save builders quite a bit of money. In this diagram, when you have stormwater, 70% of it infiltrates through the ground, is filtered and put back into the aquifer or the groundwater. 10% of that evaporates up into the air, and only about 20% runs off into your water reservoirs, your streams, your lakes, or into your stormwater system. On the right-hand side, this shows a developed parcel of land. We've got houses and buildings, and a majority of the hardscapes, the earth is basically sealed up with concrete and asphalt. In that kind of scenario, maybe only 20% of the water can get through undeveloped, like planters and green areas, into the ground and recharging. 10% will still evaporate up into the air, but in this situation, 70% runs off. And the problem when it runs off is it collects oil, it collects pollutants, it collects pesticides, and that runoff water becomes polluted, dirty, and is either put into your stormwater system where it has to be treated or pollutes rivers and streams. This is a huge issue when you get close to the beach areas where traditionally stormwater is dumped into the ocean, and now we're starting to see the ramifications of that in our polluted water reserves, in our lakes, in our rivers, in our oceans. So permeable pavers are really important there. There are even advanced uses. For instance, the Vatican puts an ingredient in the concrete that's used in the paver that takes air pollutants out of the air. The city of La Quinta was very progressive in being one of the first cities to have this. The city of Palm Desert is following right behind. The Living Desert actually has had this system in for 15 years, but it was way ahead of its time. We're really proud to be in the Coachella Valley, where a municipality like La Quinta is on the cutting edge of green technology.